Hello, I'm Coach Essex, and thank you for viewing this video. This video is intended to give you information to get your athlete started with their season for wrestling here at Trail Ridge Middle School. So hopefully this is helpful to you, and you can send any questions after this video to me at essexb@usd231.com. Also be sure to view the general athletics information video, which is also linked on our webpage. And at the end of the video, please click on below. If you'll click more, there's a link to where you can mark that you have viewed this video. As I said, I am Coach Essex. First of all, thank you to you parents for supporting our programs in the school district, and thank you to our athletes and their dedication and pride of our wrestlers for having success, and we hope to continue those traditions. I need to run through what they'll need to begin the season. They need to have all their paperwork in, their physical, their code of conduct, and their waivers. And their concussion form signed. There's a packet of those that can be picked up in the office. If they've turned those in this year already for another sport, they should be good to go. Those forms need to be in before the beginning of our first practice. Equipment they may need or will need. They will need wrestling shoes for the season. These need to be worn only in the wrestling room for the cleanliness and the hygiene of the wrestlers. Make sure when they get those that they only wear those at wrestling practice, not around the yard. They need to bring a clean t-shirt and shorts each and every day to practice. They will need a water bottle with their name on it, and if they would like knee pads, that's their choice. That's something you might get on your own. We don't supply knee pads. If they do have braces, talk with your orthodontist to see what might be the best mouth guards to cover their braces, because they will need those to wrestle. During the season, they will need to remain passing to compete in competitions. So make sure they keep their grades in order. They're a student first and an athlete second. So they need to fulfill that role as a student to be able to participate in this season in competitions. They need to be a responsible student. They need to represent our team in a respectable manner and be a leader in the hallway. And they need to give their best effort at all times. Is a few guidelines that we want them to follow as a Trail Ridge wrestler. Absences, if they're going to be absent from practice, please communicate that early to a coach. So we can go through any steps to make up or how that will be applied. If there's an emergency absence, please notify the coach as soon as you can. But the key on this is notifying a coach as soon as you can on any absences, so we can make sure they're attending practices as needed. During the middle school season, cutting weight is not an issue. They wrestle within their pools of weight, of close weight. We will encourage them to practice hard, eat healthy. If they would like to go down a pound or two to make that final class, some wrestlers are experienced with that. They should never skip a meal or use quick dehydration methods, I should say, to cut weight. But for the season, cutting weight is not something we emphasize at the middle school level. As a whole, Keisha and the whole Kansas wrestling programs have done a good job. If that's a concern of yours, talk to me more about that, but that's they're managing that well at all levels now. Okay. For their first practice, they need to meet in the locker room, and I'll go through the dates at the end on a slide, as those will change, and we hope to use this video each year. They need picked up by 5:35 at the end of practice. General rule of thumb is if we have school, we have practice each day, Monday through Friday. To compete in competitions, as mentioned earlier, if they have braces, they'll need a mouth guard to cover those. If they have facial hair, they need to be clean shaven, and if the mustache, a neatly trimmed mustache is okay. Also, you need to know that if there's blemishes on their skin which could be questioned by an official or that could be contagious, we have a skin form. So if your athlete has something such as eczema or something that might be questioned, we can have a skin form filled out and have that with the coaches if it's ever questioned, so that they wouldn't be withheld from a competition. But also, if you ever notice something pop up, please meet with the coach quickly so we can deal with whether that's contagious or not and take care of that quickly. Again, we have a specific skin check form to do that with. Other items, hygiene is a big part. We are very careful about that. We disinfect the mats daily with a specific cleaner. They need to shower as soon as they get home every night, not wait several hours to get themselves clean. It's a hot and humid area. It's a place for bacteria growth if not kept in check. So clean daily. Shoes should only be worn on the mat and in the wrestling room. Health and nutrition is a big part of their success, so encourage them to eat healthy, stay hydrated, to have success for their season. It is a full contact sport. There is risk of injury. If your athlete experiences injury through the season, please be in contact with your coaches. If you see a doctor, give us any of the doctor's notes or recommendations so we can best help your student work through that situation. Again, I'm Coach Essex. You can contact me at the school. Thank you for viewing this video. Again, click on the bottom and check off that you watched this video, and also please watch the general athletic information video. We look forward to a great season. Go Huskies!